There were rumors already on the press about your new tablet device.
Yeah.
You wouldn't call it a tablet.
What happened was one of our manufacturing partners sent a device off to the FCC for approval, and it ended up with an Avaya logo on it. It ended up being called a tablet PC, but that was all a mistake. So we are bringing to market a broad array of new devices that support multimodal communications, voice, video, and data. Those devices will range from desktop up to large room-based systems, and probably the device that you're interested in right now is what I would call a personal desktop video conferencing device. It's really primarily about high-quality audio and HD video conferencing. This is unlike anything anybody has announced. It's a personal desktop video conferencing device for our real-time communications infrastructure. Right? So it's a device that works in conjunction with Avaya Aura. So Avaya Aura is our service delivery infrastructure. It's our crown jewel. It's the starting point for everything we do. It's what enables not only very cost-effective communications in the enterprise, but enables a single infrastructure to provide support for all the modes of communication, voice, video, data, and the flexibility in how you communicate that I talked about in the use case scenario. So any device we bring to market is oriented toward bringing the capabilities of Avaya Aura to the end user, but in a compelling fashion. As a result of the Nortel Enterprise Business acquisition, one of the products that Nortel had been developing over the course of several years was a product called ACE, the Agile Communications Environment. This was a product that could work on top of any existing voice communication environment, whether it be an Avaya or a Nortel or a Cisco. And what it did was it provided a set of programming APIs. There was a programming platform that it would allow Nortel or other partners of theirs to build communications-enabled applications, extending your other applications, whether they be a CRM application or a Salesforce automation application or a supply chain management application. You could extend those applications by building some functionality that would use these APIs and then start integrating real-time communications into those applications. What we have done is we have tightly integrated that ACE product into Avaya Aura. We are starting to see businesses request this kind of communication enablement of their applications, and application vendors starting to focus on how they can build that into their applications. Contacts are the starting point for us in integrating social networking into the corporate communications experience. And so you could bring in your LinkedIn or your Facebook or your Twitter contacts and integrate them with your corporate contacts so that you had access to your full contact list. This is the first step for us toward integrating the social networking environments into the enterprise communications environment. Of course, it's important that the IT organization be able to manage that integration. And by immersive collaboration, what I mean is finally and truly integrating all the modes of communication, integrating them in a multi-session experience, in an experience that allows you to create sub-conferences or to recombine conferences easily, and to do this all with the touch of a finger. Voicemail, integrating the voice world with the SMS world, makes voice as immediate as text is today. And that's an example of a application direction that we're moving. All the industries are important to us relative to our horizontal products, and there are some where we also invest in vertical solutions. I wouldn't say those industries are more important or less important to us. They just happen to be industries where we think we can build some application solutions on top of our platforms that create incremental value for our customers and for Avaya. When I talk about a personal desktop video conferencing device, like what I discussed in the presentation earlier this morning, we're talking about a price point that is an order of magnitude less, 10x less, than anything that exists on the market today. So that starts to bring it into the range of where it can be more broadly accepted within the enterprise. Typically, our solutions for video will be a quarter to a half the bandwidth required for the other vendor solutions. And finally, because we use a single back-end infrastructure to support all the forms of communication, voice, video, and real-time data, that means that you don't have to invest in duplicate infrastructure. So from an infrastructure, from a footprint perspective, it's about half the cost as well. IP Office brings many of the same capabilities as Avaya Aura, including SIP enablement, into the small, medium enterprise environment, but it does it on a much lower cost base, tuned to the needs of smaller deployments in the 200 or less seat segment of the market. I think this is actually a very exciting point in time for not only the marketplace relative to real-time communications, but also for Avaya, because this is the point in time at which I think we finally start getting truly integrated communications across all the media that's important to the end user. And we're going to be doing it in a fashion that is a lot more exciting, a lot more intuitive, frankly, a lot more fun than anything anybody's seen up until now.